How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky clips that you need to see to believe. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. This first piece of footage on our list was posted to TikTok by Sasha000. It's an excerpt taken from the telecast of the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. As foreign dignitaries, friends and loved ones parade ceremoniously past the decorated coffin, several guards stand stoically on the lookout. Suddenly, something rather strange happens to the guard on the bottom right. Take a look. The guard's headpiece begins to fray out to the side as if lifted by some sort of unseen force. Some commenters thought it could be caused by the wind. There is a candle behind the guard that's also flickering. However, the guests don't appear to be moving fast enough to be stirring up a breeze. Add to that, the headpiece's movement doesn't look like it's being blown about randomly. So is it the Queen playfully making her presence known, or is there another way to explain the movement of the guard's headpiece? Let me know your thoughts on this curious piece of footage in the comments down below. It's not uncommon for people to be scared of the dark, strange noises, mysterious shadows. Many people talk about the Hat Man or shadow people, beings who they claim to visit them while they sleep. This photo might have captured evidence of just such a visitation. The image, which was posted to Facebook by Mark Summer, was supposedly captured by his friend's 13-year-old daughter. In it, we see the interior of a room. In front of the dresser, there's the unmistakable silhouette of a man wearing a hat. The young girl who captured the pic was experiencing sleep paralysis at the time, a phenomenon during which you feel as though you're awake, but you find you can't move your body at all. When she finally snapped out of it, she heard a noise coming from across her room. She quickly grabbed her cell phone and took this photo. Many people who experience sleep paralysis are also known to see terror-inducing nighttime visitors. In fact, after this photo was posted online, several viewers said that they too had been visited by a similar figure throughout their lives. Some say that the Hat Man or similar shadowy figure sightings occur during the period between sleep and waking. But could this photo prove that this entity doesn't just lurk in our dream state? Have you ever seen the Hat Man or a shadow person? Maybe it was more than just a figment of your imagination. Have you ever tried to communicate with a supernatural entity? There are several gadgets that supposedly aid in contacting ghosts, like the REM pod seen in this clip. But do they really work? You be the judge. When the poster moved into their apartment in late 2019, they began seeing a woman in Victorian clothing as well as a young boy. They would hear knocking coming from their storage closet and see the lights flickering. The poster decided to do some investigation and found that there was once a huge Victorian house on the property that was torn down and replaced with the apartments. They also learned that a widowed woman named Deborah lived in the house with her young son. The poster decided to place a REM pod near the storage closet door to see if they could make contact with Deborah and her son. The video, which was uploaded to our Slapped Ham Facebook community by V-Team Paranormal, shows the device in action.
Did you used to live in this building? Yes.
As the woman in the recording asks the REM pod a series of questions, it responds by illuminating coloured lights. Listen to the eerie conversation.
Can you touch just the red one, please? Thank you. Are you with your son? Have you been here a long time? Yes.
It seems that the REM pod confirms the woman's suspicions, and that she is indeed dealing with the spirit of a woman named Deborah.
Is your name Deborah? Yes.
Have you had any experience using a REM pod for supernatural investigation? If you have, we'd love to hear about it in the comments down below.
Can you stop it playing now? Oh, well, did you like this session?
When friends get together, there's usually lots of pictures taken to remember the good times. This next photo was posted to Facebook by the Crime Lab. The image shows a group of friends as they were taking a walk in an unlit rural area early one morning. According to the poster, one friend asked to take some photos of the group. As there was little light, they decided to use a flash. Everything seems relatively normal in this first photo. However, take a look at the second one. There's a figure with a ghostly pale face standing behind the friends on the left-hand side. The poster notes that it wasn't until he was going through the photos sometime later that he was shocked to see the extra figure. He also said that no one who was there at the time could identify who this person is. Looking at the figure, he certainly does give off a ghostly vibe. One commenter even suggested that the figure looks like the ghost of someone who died of frostbite. The poster goes on to point out that if you take a close look at the figure's legs, they don't look human. It's even been suggested that they actually resemble hooves. This is a rather unnerving photo. As the group was in a remote, unlit location early in the morning, it seems like there would be little chance that a random passerby could stop and pose for the photo and then leave without anyone noticing. If the ghostly photobomber was unrecognizable to anyone else in the picture, it certainly does make you wonder about who or what it might have been. We'll leave this one up to you, the viewer. Does this photo really show a ghost? Or is there another way to explain the mysterious figure's presence? Over the years, so much UFO footage has surfaced that shows all kinds of strange and mysterious objects. This next video was posted to TikTok by user the UAP's Truth via Kebamu Tegeta. Supposedly captured in the skies over Albuquerque, New Mexico, the clip shows either a single large hovering object or a series of smaller objects all maintaining a tight formation.
Are you seeing this? Like, can I get a...
The object or objects all appear to remain completely static, as if suspended in the air overhead, and the camera holder does their best to film the scene from their vantage point. While there's little other accompanying information, this certainly doesn't look like a conventional aircraft. Could this be something from another planet, a secret military vehicle, or is there another way to explain this bizarre anomaly? Until more information comes to hand, this will have to remain a genuine UFO sighting.
Are you seeing this? Like, can I get a...
It's thought that children might be more sensitive than adults to the paranormal. Maybe it's just because of their active imaginations, but kids often claim to feel and see things that grown-ups can't. This video, uploaded to TikTok by Paranormal, shows a photograph that might just prove this to be true. The pic was snapped by a young girl on her toy camera. According to the girl's mother, their child had been seeing someone in her room and started refusing to sleep in there. On the day that this photo was captured, the girl and her mother were sitting inside the house all alone. As the girl was taking pictures, she turned and said, "Mummy, there's a man in my photo." Her mother grabbed the camera and was startled to see the dark silhouette of a manly figure standing in their hallway. As the poster says her husband was at work at the time, who or what could this shadowy figure be? Is it possible that the young girl has captured photographic proof that there really is something else inside their home? Perhaps it's time for her parents to believe her. Before we take a look at some creepy footage that's come out of Missouri, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Old jails are often favourites of supernatural enthusiasts. Their long and often violent histories seem to suggest that they might play home to some rather restless spirits. Paranormal Investigators' American Ghost Project posted this video to our Slaptam subreddit. It was captured at the Sickiston City Jail in Missouri on one of their static infrared cameras placed in the old booking room. In the beginning of the video, we can see one of the ghost hunters walking from right to left before disappearing from frame. Take a look at what happens next. A few seconds pass before a bizarre light looks as though it emerges from the wall of the jail. It then seems to follow the woman out of the room. The shape appears to leave a trail behind it as it moves, and while this effect might be explained by the camera's frame rate, the object itself is not so easily dismissed. This certainly is a strange capture. What do you think it could be? Take another look at the footage and let me know your theories in the comments down below. Now, if you want more mysterious video clips like the ones you've just watched, then check out these links right there. Also a reminder, we've got an awesome range of hoodies and tees. If you want to check it all out, hit up that merch shelf just below the player there. Otherwise, there's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.